guys, welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're true. I'm Dara, real estate investor, entrepreneur, and consultant out of Atlanta, Georgia. And this video is going to be about one of my favorite tools to use in my wholesaling business. I've gotten a lot of questions in my comments and in my DMs about this site, and so this video is going to be dedicated to how I can use this site, how you can use this site, and how it can help you tremendously in your wholesaling business. Back when I started 3 years ago, I knew nothing about it. I don't think it was really buzzing, and I don't think that a lot of people who I knew who were wholesaling knew about it. So I'm very thankful that I have discovered it and that I have now implemented it into my business and my day-to-day tasks. The site, as many of you may have heard of already, is called PropStream. So in this video, I'm just going to do a screen share and walk you through some of the many things that you can do using PropStream. Now, before I get into that, just note that this video is not sponsored. However, I do have a link down below. It is an affiliate link for you to get a 7-day free trial to use PropStream. So make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video to see some of the many things that you can use PropStream for. So here we are on PropStream.com. This is what the homepage looks like before you have an account. So once you created an account, we're just going to go ahead and log in and put in your username and your password. And then from there, this is what the first screen that pops up will be. And I just typed in the first county that came to my mind. So Orange County, Florida. We're just going to do a quick search for that. And now it looks like overload, information overload with all these blue numbers at the top. So I'm just going to try to show you as much as possible, but not do too much to make this a super long video. So you can see here the vacant leads are almost 13,000 because it's pretty broad. We're just saying Orange County, Florida. So I definitely encourage you, and what I do is go to filter. From the top down, we're going to look at owner occupied. You can say yes, no, or any. Occupancy status, vacant. And if you look over to the quick list, you can see that you can easily just, state that you want a vacant lead type anyway. So on property characteristics, you can specify single family, townhouse, multifamily, you name it, whatever your heart desires. The classifications, likewise, you can do residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial. You can specify bed and bath minimums, building size, lot size, year built, home features. You saw there I clicked or showed basement because I actually do prefer homes with basements. MLS status, you could put that you don't want it on the market. And up here again at the quick list, you can see that you can specify just on market properties. But most wholesalers, we prefer, and our cash buyers prefer off market. So next is the pre-foreclosure and the foreclosure list, the most coveted lead type. You can see the status there. You can really specify really down to very nitty-gritty, specific niche type of leads. Ownership, I like to make sure that I am dealing with individuals rather than corporations or trusts. If they're absentee owner, their location does not matter for me. Just showing you guys all the drop down options. Here is really cool. You can specify the lien type. Tax lien, didn't know there's a such thing as child support lien, but whatever your heart desires, whatever floats your boat. And then over on the quick target status, this just really means like you can specifically target a lead that has an active lien, has a bankruptcy, has a divorce. And then the quick suppress is meaning that if they have an active lien, active bankruptcy, or a divorce, you do not want to get those leads. So you want to avoid leads that have active liens. So you can either target or suppress those characteristics. Same with valuation and equity. You can specify all of the above. There's so much to do, so much to see here. Mortgages, again, 0 mortgages open, 1, 2, 3, or 4. If it's 0, then it's free and clear, and if it's 1, then you obviously have a mortgage. Or you could easily just click check the free and clear option. So I just randomly selected the selections that you just saw me select. And then now you see that we are down to 2,075 records or leads, potential leads. I clicked the first one I saw. Again, information overload, so much to digest. But over here, the first thing I noticed is that this property has 128 pictures. Now, you're not always going to find properties with pictures, so this one got a little lucky, I guess you could say. So you can see what it looks like on the inside. Not really sure how recent those pictures are, though. Looks pretty dated. And then you also see it specifies bed, bath, square foot, year built, estimated value, property type, status, whether it's a stress or not, HOA, owner type, all that good stuff, even the length of ownership. And then that same information is also here in the top left hand corner. And then I'm just really kind of skipping all over the place. Like I said, it's a lot to try to digest and compact all in one video, but I just clicked the comparables and the nearby listings, which is really great that PropStream does and pulls for you straight from the MLS, straight from the public records. It also can show you cash buyers in the area. And then note that if you see the little camera icon, that just means that property has pictures. It shows you the distance for all these other properties to the subject property. It tells you the last sale price, the sale date, the type of property it is. And so, of course, when you're looking at comps, you want to make sure you're comparing apples to apples. So back to the property details, you see the owner's name and their mailing address and more characteristics about the property. You gonna know how many beds and baths the property's gonna have, okay? And then as you keep scrolling, you can see things like the tax assessment information. That's just what the tax assessor values the property to be. Then you can see the sale history as well and the purchase method, which is really cool. So this was purchased cash for $170 on November 13, 2019. Awesome. So the same thing you just saw under property details is on a separate tab here in tax information with just a little bit more details as far as going back more than just 1 year. And then again, mortgage transaction history, we did just see that, but it does go further back all the way to 1994. So yeah, it shows you a lot just on one property, so much to digest. So just on one property alone, you can find the comps, the owner, mortgage information. And yeah, once you do that, you can save a search depending on, the number of leads you want to go ahead and have available to you. So I'm just going to show you just a little, I'm just going to play around really with the different types of filters and lead types that you can really target. It's like you can get as custom as you want. You can get as broad, I guess, as you want to. So on the quick list choice, I just chose tax delinquent, not owner occupied, and also vacant. Keeping the property characteristics the same, MLS status the same. Actually, keeping on your toes, MLS status, it doesn't matter if it's on or off. I'm like really just showing you different ways that, some people like properties on the market, some people don't. So gotta check off the suppressing the active lien, because that's almost, redundant or counter, So we're going to specify tax liens, and now you see that there's only 13 records based on the specific criteria that I filtered for. You see that some of these properties do not have photos, but you do get the map version of it. And because I specified I want tax lien properties, I get the lien details, and you get the lien amount, you get the creditor, you get the recording date, you can see the tax date. So this is so awesome. I personally don't know where else you can get this information. I do have a video up about how to get certain types of lead types from ListSource, which I do still use to purchase leads. But once I discovered PropStream, I was like, oh, this is it. It's like an all-in-one. So here's another property that I just pulled up and just, searching through, showing you guys, there's a lot to digest here. This one has pictures, and it just caught my eye because it was like a nice photo quality, but it's just like a ugly boarded up house. So just showing you guys that again, that you have the owner's information and the lien details. And as you can see, this property actually has a code enforcement lien, and it has multiple liens. So it tells you the details on all of the liens on a property. So this one has 3 liens, and it looks like it goes all the way back to 2018. So this is somebody I would definitely hit up. Why? Because the property is distressed, it's boarded up, and they were hit with almost $1,000, maybe more, in liens. So tax liens. So it doesn't look like they were paying it anytime soon. It's accruing interest. So that's somebody I would definitely want to add to my list of targeting and marketing too. Some other great features that PropStream has is skip tracing capability, and you can see the pricing here. You can get the phone number, email, or both of a lead. And then also you can get comps. That's like my favorite part about using PropStream. You can get MLS comps, as you can see here. So you guys let me know down below in the comments if you want me to create a separate video on how to use PropStream to get comps, and I will do that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video, comment below, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.